Hello, in this video we are going to try to solve some equation involving radicals. Okay, so first of all let us try to solve a radical involving only one radical. Okay, so let's try to see. So problem number one, let's say I have equation x equals square root 6x minus x cube. So as you can see, I have only one radical. So the first rule is whenever you have only one radical involved, so what you do, you keep that radical isolated in one side and everything else on other side. So in this case, my radical is in one side and everything else is on the other side. So that's good. So let me write down it again. X equals square root 6x minus x cube. Now what you do, you basically square both side. Okay, so I am squaring both side. So if I square both side, x square become x square, so there is no problem here. And then this square root and square cancel out, so what I have is 6x minus x cube. Okay, so let us try to now bring everything in one side. So I have x square, then I'm going to bring this on this side, so negative 6x x cube, negative x cube in this side is going to be positive x cube, is going to be 0. Okay, so let me organize a little bit. So I have x cube plus x square minus 6x equal to 0. So let us now take x common from all this term. So I have x multiplied by x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So as you can see, this is a classic quadratic equation. So we can solve this quadratic equation by factoring or many other methods. So here I can actually do the so let's do in this manner. So I have two mathematical expression in product from, and product is 0. So I can write x equal to 0 and I can write x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. Okay, now again this quadratic equation I can solve by any method. So if I factor it, it will be x plus 3 and x minus 2 equal to 0. So here it is going to be x plus 3 equal to 0 and x minus 2 equal to 0. So I can write x equal to negative 3 and x equal to 2. So how many probable solution I have? X equal to 0, x equal to negative 3, x equal to 2. Again, these are probable solution, not the final solution, and we need to check each solution. So let us start. So I'm going to start checking x equal to negative 3. And I'm going to check it in which equation? This original equation. Okay, so what is the original equation? X equals square root 6x minus x cube. Okay, so let's try to put the value. X is negative 3, so negative 3, and I do not know if it is equal, then square root 6x is negative 3 minus x cube is negative 3 cube. So I have negative 3 and I do not know if it is going to be equal. So square root 6 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 18 and negative 3 cube is negative 27. Okay, so I get negative 3 and I do not know if it is equal square root negative 18 and positive 27. So it is square root of 9. So 3 and it is negative 3. So this is never is true. So that means x equal to negative 3 is not a solution. Okay, so if you check x equal to 2, you are going to find that it works. Also, if you check x equal to 0, you are going to find it is going to work. So finally, what are my solution? So solution will be x equal to 0, x equal to 2. Okay, so this is the solution for this particular problem involving radicals. Okay, so let us try to solve more problem involving radicals. Okay, so let's see. So let's say I have square root 2x plus 1, and outside the radical I have plus 1 equals x. Now, as you see that I have one radical term and some other term. So as I says for the previous problem, I need to isolate the radical. So I need to make sure the radical is isolated. So it is 2x plus 1, and I am going to keep other, so x minus 1. Okay, so this is my first step. Okay, so the second step is I am going to square the both side. So let us see what we got. So on the left hand side, square root and square is cancel out, so I am left with 2x plus 1 equals, so x minus 1 square. Okay, now I just want to remind everybody that x plus y square is x square plus 2xy plus y square. We have seen this equation before. Okay, so x minus 1 square, so it will be x square minus 2xy plus y square. Okay, so what I have x square minus 2x plus 1, and in this side I have 2x plus 1. Okay, so as you can see that this plus 1 and this plus 1 is going to cancel from each side. Okay, so if and I make sure that take 2x on this side, what I have 0 on this side and x square minus 2x, and this 2x in this side is going to be minus 2x. Okay, so I have 0 equals x square minus 4x. Okay, so I can try to factor it, x and x minus 4 is equal to 0. So I can write x equal to 0 or x minus 4 equal to 0. So x equal to 4. Okay, so I have two probable solution. One is x equal to 0 and another is x equal to 4. Again, I have to check the in the original equation. So let us try to check. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to try to check x equal to 0, see if that works. So check x equals 0. Okay, in which equation? In this equation, square root of 2x plus 1 equals x. So let's see. So here I do not know if it is equal. X is 0, plus 1 is plus 1, and square root 2, x is 0 plus 1. So what I get, square root of 1 plus 1, here 0. So square root of 1 is 1, so it will be 2. So 2 is obviously not equal to 0. So that means what? That means x equal to 0 do not work. So it's not a solution. So if you check x equal to 4, you are going to find it works. So what are my solution? Solution is x equal to 4. So that is the solution. So we have seen so how to solve problem involving one radicals. Okay, so now let us try to solve problem involving two radicals. Okay, So two radicals. So let us see, square root 2x minus 1 minus square root x minus 1 equals 1, right? So as like the previous problem, what we are going to do, we are going to isolate at least one radical in one side and everything else on the other side. Okay, so let's try to isolate this radical. So it is square root of 2x minus 1, and then what I have, 1 plus square root of x minus 1. Okay, so I isolated this. Now as before, we are going to square both sides. We are going to square both sides. So if I square both sides, at least in the left hand side, this square root and square cancel out, so I am left with 2x minus 1 equals, now this is x plus y square. So in this case, what I'm going to have, x square plus 2x is 1 multiplied by y is x minus 1 plus y square. So what is y? Square root of x minus 1 square. So I expanded this. So let's try to simplify a little bit. So I have 2x minus 1 equals 1, and here I have plus 2 square root of x minus 1 plus this square root and this square cancel out, so it is simply x minus 1. Okay, so let's try to see if we can reduce something. So this plus 1 and this minus 1 cancel out, so what I am left with is 2 square root x minus 1 plus 1, and on this side 2x minus 1. Okay, now as you can see, this equation again have only one radical and some other term. So what I am going to do, we are going to isolate the radicals. Okay, so isolate the radical in one side and everything else in another side. So I can have 2x minus 1, and this plus x in this side is going to be minus x equals 2 square root of x minus 1. So it turns out to be 2x minus x is x minus 1 equals 2 square root x minus 1. Okay, now again what we are going to do is we are going to square the both side. Okay, so if we square the both side, what happen is this is square and this whole thing square. Okay, so again, so here I have x minus 1 square, so it is going to be x square minus 2x y plus y square equals, okay, here you go, here we have two term, here I have what, 2 square, so it will be 2 square and then square root of x minus 1 square. So this is going, 2 square is going to be 4, so this square root and this square cancel out, so I am left with x minus 1. So here what I have in this side, x square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, in this side it is going to be 4x minus 4, so x square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, so now let's try to bring those things in one side. So I have x square minus 2x plus 1 minus 4x plus 4 equals 0. So I have x square minus 2x minus 4x, which will be minus 6x plus 1 plus 4 is plus 5 equal to 0. So now again this is a standard a quadratic equation, so we can solve it by any method. So we can factor it, so it will be x minus 5 and x minus 1 equal to 0. So x minus 5 equal to 0 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. So I have x equals 5 and I have x equal to 1. Remember, these two solutions are probable solutions, so of course we need to check both of them, and if you check both of them you are going to find that both of the solution works. So final solution is x equal to 1 and x equal to 5. So this is the way we need to solve a problem involving radical. Okay, so that will be the end of this video.